What up? It's your boy Incredible Man, and yes, we are finally here, man. This is 8686 episode 11, the season finale, man. And I gotta say, man, this series has been freaking fantastic. When I read this and added it to my spring list, I want to say, I had no idea it was gonna be this good. I read the synopsis and I saw everything about it, and it just sounded like something that I would love and enjoy so much. But I did not expect it to be this wonderful. I have enjoyed every episode. Episode 1, and I know I'm going to enjoy this episode, but I have just loved every aspect of this anime, man. It's such a wonderful particular series that like I didn't know anything about it, but I haven't even heard of it, but like reading that synopsis, it just seemed like it would intrigue me. And after watching that very first episode, man, I was captivated, and they had me from the very first episode. Let's dive into this episode 11 and see what's popping off, man.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it, so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes.
We saw a lot of stuff going on that happened in, like, as soon as all the good stuff happened last week or whatever, because we saw that Fido was dead and like there was a fire and stuff. Oh, all the juggernauts are destroyed. Why would you call his name? That's why Fido's dead. Why would you call his name in the middle of a fight? I don't understand. Why would she call his name in the middle of a fight, man? Oh my gosh. So she's the reason why Fido's dead. Yeah, because the juggernauts are destroyed, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe if old girl wasn't running around screaming in the middle of a fight, Shin, what are you doing? I mean, I know ain't nothing wrong with being worried, but let's get this fight over with first. Oh, so he said everything different in his. Yeah, you probably the reason why some stuff went wrong too, though. I don't know, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but if she was doing stupid stuff like what she just did in that fight, shouting out Shin name like that, that's probably why half of the things and the trouble that we in is because of her, probably. I don't want to just throw it on her, but I'm just saying. They're gonna hide there because that storm is. Well, they couldn't be out in the rain anyway. So that's heavy rain too, man. Oh, he heard him. He heard him. Son, it's so pretty out there, man. I mean, maybe they could probably destroy the base. I don't know, but with one juggernaut, I don't see that happening. See, I don't understand. Like, cause if they would launch a mass attack, they could probably take out all of these things and not just use the 86, but come together as a country and launch a mass war attack, and they could probably destroy these things and take back half the land. I don't know, man. Now I'm a little upset because I feel like maybe you treating this too much like, I mean, I know we were sent out here to die, but that don't mean I want to die. You are getting way too relaxed out here. Did you like it? Nope. Here. I mean, I know they never had normal lives. the way he looked at her. I mean, I know, don't know much, but because they never really had normal lives, but I guess it's not so bad to take a break every once in a while to really just enjoy the scenery and life. Man, they're the last five, man. I don't want that to happen to him. Wow. So they're out of fuel. So they didn't even make it all the way. We graduated in a single day. It's nice to see them like this, man. I don't know, man. Now something seems fishy, right? I may be the only person that they're like, you going to sleep? Nah, man, I can't go to sleep. Nah, man. Oh, oh, he's bored. I feel like he knows that something's coming. Cause we know Shin can hear him, but I feel like he knows that something's coming. Yeah, he knew something was happening, right? I told you he knew. I told you he knew. Oh shoot. When he suggested that they switch, I knew something. I knew something was up. And I don't care. These transitions in this anime go so hard, man. You saw how he kicked the rock and then it just jumped straight into the battle. I mean, we know he go ham, man. We know he go ham on the battlefield. The crap. Oh my gosh, man! Y'all can't do nothing with these machine guns, man, and submachine guns against these big old things, man. Just complete the mission, so no one else has to go through what y'all had to go through. Does he recognize his voice? Oh, his machine's messed up. Does he recognize his voice? Come on, man. Why would y'all go out there and do that? Right. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Now they could just be unconscious, but they could be dead too. Don't tell me this is how it was supposed to always end. Episode 11. Here we go. So they were always supposed to die? I mean, I know it was a suicide mission to begin with, but I'm just saying sometimes you get lucky and oh, they placed her on house arrest. Oh, they already bringing the next group out there, man. Oh, she wanted to see where they lived and where they spent their time all the time. Wow. Wow. This anime is so heartbreaking, man. Yeah, man, because we can't kill you, man. It's the higher ups that keep making this decision, man. I don't know, man. This hurts my heart, man. Cause like the more I watch, the more I realize that how just horrible this system is. Because they breed. Let's be 100%. They let the 86 breed and everything else, and even some of the Alba end up falling in love with them. But they allow it to happen anyway because they know that they want to use more of the 86 to just go out there and fight this endless war that they can't seem to freaking win. Oh my gosh. This I don't know how to feel, man. Because I'm feeling anger, rage, and hate and resentment, but I'm also feeling heartbroken, but I'm also feeling happy that they got to at least enjoy themselves towards the end. Oh my gosh. You. Wow. Shoot. So they was all. So when they send them on this final mission, they all send them out there. There it's a suicide mission for them to die from the get go anyway. They didn't see no hopes of them actually completing it. I don't say this often, man, but I don't want the kids to die. But if it was me, I'd just leave and let the freaking monsters just come. Not the monsters, the little robot people or whatever thing come through and just destroy the town. I don't even care. Why should I care anymore? And I don't like investing in characters so heavily and get this horrible payoff. I don't like that. I'm not going to knock it because it's great writing and it pushes the story forward. But I don't like this, man. I love the story. Don't tell me they turned Shin into one of these things, man. They took his head. So everybody from the freaking squadron dead. Everybody that we got to know dead. After all that hard work Shin put in, dead. And they took his freaking head, man. So you telling me if we get like a second core or a second season entirely, however they want to do it, we're gonna have to fight against Shin next season. Are you freaking kidding me? I knew this anime was hard, man, just from episode 1 and all the other episodes that we've seen, but this anime hurts, man. And I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of anime, man. That you know that like it gets dark and they get like there's some tones and everything. And I've seen I seen Berserk. And this is something else, man. It's not on that same level, you know, like with the goriness or anything, but just the mentality of what's taking place and what's happening throughout this entire season, throughout this entire anime and novel and manga or whatever. Just the mentality of what's taking place, the concept of everything that's happening. Then we're gonna get introduced to a whole new bunch of people. I feel like it's time for the 86 to rise up, and maybe some of the Anju or whatever, or Arju, however you want to say it, help them, and they form a resistance and actually put up a fight and kick out the people that's in power and quit sacrificing these people. And if they team up and actually fought instead of just sacrificing the 86 and a bunch of kids at that, they might actually stand a chance of defeating these people, because all they're actually really doing is feeding them more bodies to fight against. They're not actually preventing anything, because the people that you send out there, you send them out there to die, because they're getting older and they're getting to the consciousness of where, well, I don't know, man, this may or may not be right anymore. I don't know if I want to continue to fight for these people. So I'm assuming once they get like 16 or 15 or whatever, you send them out there on this long journey, detailed mission, which is a suicide mission, to have these kids killed because you don't want them rebelling. And then you restart all over with a bunch of other kids that's probably like from 8 to like 13 and everything else. So you can send them out there to fight. And I know that they pick adults as well, because the dude, the mechanic guy that we met throughout the entire anime, said that, they took his wife and his daughter. But what I'm saying is, like, they take all these people that are 86 and put them into war. But what you fail to realize is, if you were to just work with these people, you could actually get something done and quit treating them like this, because you're doing nothing but fueling the fire and giving this other, I don't know what you want to call them, let's say army, but you're giving them more bodies, because everybody don't kill themselves or whatever. So half of them end up getting taken and becoming more of these machines. This is what is incredible, man. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. Remember, the anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.
I cannot complain, because today, I'm doing my